How's it going, guys? Dustin at Daily Grind Fantasy, and in today's video, we're going to be building out two separate slips, one on PrizePicks and one on Underdog. We're going to be giving you guys some NBA plays for tonight, Tuesday, the 31st, which is actually Halloween, so happy Halloween to everybody out there. But let's go ahead, hop over to the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer and start building this slip. If you guys are unaware about the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer, what we do here is we compare sportsbooks back to PrizePicks, Underdog, so on and so forth, all your favorite DFS apps. We compare the lines and odds that sportsbooks have and then play those plus EV plays here on PrizePicks. And by plus EV, all we're meaning is profitable picks over the long term on set payout platforms like PrizePicks, Underdog, ParlayPlay, so on, right? So we're going to build out one slip on PrizePicks, and then I actually have a correlated slip for you guys in the NBA game, or one of the NBA games tonight, in the San Antonio Spurs, Phoenix Suns. I'm going to give that to you guys on Underdog because it is the best slip. I want to go ahead and give you guys the best possible slip. We're going to build out a slip first on PrizePicks. But correlation in NBA has absolutely been crushing since we've added the correlation tool to DGF. And actually, if you guys don't have the correlation tool, I don't know what you're doing. If you follow us on Twitter, you guys have been seeing all the crazy success. I know we sometimes post some stuff here on YouTube as well about the success. But linked in the description, you guys can get access to the correlation tool. You can actually get access to the optimizer and middling tool, the fantasy score screen as well, also known as the fantasy bundle, linked in the description as well. That you can get a 7-day free trial to. There is no 7-day free trials for the correlation tool since it is tracked and it's up 420 units about 2 months ago, maybe creeping up on 3 months now, maybe since we've started tracking it and added this tool. It's insane, right? Just last night, the 31st, we hit multiple slips, multiple different variations of slips in the Brooklyn Nets and Charlotte Hornets game. We had a couple slips hit from that. But over the weekend, NFL included and NBA included over the weekend, absolutely rocked. We hit multiple slips across both of them. And don't forget CSGO as well. We have on the correlation tool that's been crushing. So make sure you guys are tapped in with the correlation tool if you guys aren't already. But let's go ahead and build out this PrizePicks first, and then we'll get into the correlated slip and why it's correlated and why it's a profitable slip type on Underdog over there. But we're going to build out this slip first, PrizePicks. We're going to start out with Kin over 5.5 kills, right? Kin on KT. Look, he's set to 6.5 and 6 on two different DFS apps. So right here, we're just comparing DFS apps since the sportsbooks don't have a market for League of Legends. That's fine. We can still go ahead and compare these. The best possible thing to do here is middle, right? So we can take the over of 5.5 on PrizePicks. Then we can come over here to Hot Streak, take the under of 6.5. He lands on 6. We have a profitable bet on both sides. Let alone we have opportunity to win at least one side of that bet, right? But we still have a slim opportunity to win. Not even a slim. It's actually pretty solid since there's not that many kills in League of Legends to where he can end up on 6. So we can go ahead and middle this, but we're just going to play the PrizePicks side at the moment for this video. That way we can get it going quick. So we're going to be playing Kin in League of Legends over 5.5 kills. Kin over 5.5 kills, right? Boom. Bijan Robinson under 61.5 rush yards. And then also we can middle this as well at 56.5 on the over on Underdog. Now, why are we middling this and not just playing one side? Because as it stands right now, we don't know who is right. We can only assume the middle is the most accurate projection. Right now, the sportsbooks don't have odds for this play. And so we don't have anything to really gauge the market on, right? We have these two DFS apps, but oftentimes the sportsbooks are going to come out. These DFS apps might be off. One might be correct. Best way to take care of this is go ahead and middle. If he lands on 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, you get to win on both bets, right? It's a profitable bet on both sides. So we're going to be taking the under of 61 rush yards on Bijan Robinson. Under 61.5. And then floppy CS2, look, set the 30 on PrizePicks. Every single other DFS app is lower by at least a kill. So we're going to go ahead and trust that the market is correct in this scenario and that they are more aligned across that 28.5, 29 number. And we're going to take the under of floppy maps 1 and 2 kills here. Right, we're just following the market. Floppy, under. Andrew Heaney, under 3 pitcher strikeouts. Look, he set the 2.5 on the sports books. Maybe some slight juice on the over of 2.5, but getting this at 3, a 0.5 discrepancy, to the market of being the sports books is over the long term a really solid play. So give me that. Obviously, you got some push potential there with Heaney, but I will go ahead and take that 0.5 discrepancy any day of the week. We're going to be taking him on the under. Now we're looking for just one more play. We have Invisible under 18.5 headshots. Our only other market is going to be Underdog. So once again, we can middle this when we have these two. It's just safe to assume it's closer to the middle, which would be right around that 17.5, 18 number. So if he lands on 17 or 18, we technically have a profitable bet on both sides, that being a push in Underdog, and then winning the under here on PrizePicks. So that's going to be Invisible with a 1 on the under here on PrizePicks. Let's go ahead and add that. That's going to be under 18.5 headshots. So boom, there we have it. We have Kin over 5.5 maps 1 through 3 kills. We have Bijan Robinson under 61.5 rush yards. Floppy under 30 maps 1 and 2 kills. Andrew Heaney under 3 pitcher strikeouts. Invisible under 18.5 maps 1 and 2 headshots. Guys, obviously not that much value currently right now as it stands at 9:30 in the morning on Halloween, but over the day we're going to be seeing plenty of plays pop up between NBA, maybe sportsbooks start dropping some NFL lines, and we'll see some value pop up across these DFS apps. So if you have the optimizer, be on the lookout, be refreshing. Oh, speaking of a really good play, Austin Matthews under 5 shots on goal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change out Invisible with Austin Matthews under 5 shots on goal. That is going to be the best play available. Oop. Under 5 shots on goal. Look, he's set to 4.5 on the sports books with juice on the under. So we're listening to the sports books. They're saying there's a favorable chance that he's going to go under 4.5 shots on goal. So we get it at 5, a 0.5 discrepancy higher. This is a really, really good play, and you need to get it in. All right. Let's go ahead and hop over now to the daily fantasy or the correlation tool, daily grind fantasy correlation tool. We're going to get in this 5-pick non-insured because remember in correlation, it's so heavily correlated that playing these legs together to maximize your ROI is the best way to do it, right? Because if X happens, Y and Z are likely to happen. So there's no sense in really insuring these plays. But let's go ahead and unlock the slip here on the correlation tool that you guys can get access to, linked in the description. We're going to be going with this slip right here. Grayson Allen over 11.5 points. Nurkic over 3.5 assists. So Allen over 11.5, and then Nurkic over 3.5 assists. Now, how is that positively correlated? Hopefully you can figure that out on your own. But look, if Nurkic is going over 3.5 assists, hopefully he's dishing those assists to Grayson Allen, and Grayson Allen is making those baskets, thus going over 11.5 points and giving Nurkic assists, right? That's the idea here in these correlated slips. In our correlation tool, we give you fully correlated slips. All you do is plug and play them. It's that simple, right? We take the most positively correlated plays across these DFS apps and give them to you guys in a full slip for you guys to play. Kevin Durant under rebound, right? Hopefully, if Nurkic is passing to Grayson Allen's making those buckets, less opportunity for Kevin Durant to get these rebounds, right? That's just what we're looking for here. Offense. That way, there's not a lot of boards to go around. And same thing on the other side, we're going to be taking Devin Vassell to go over 17.5 points and Zach Collins to go over 3.5 receptions, right? Sorry, I said receptions. Collins to go over 3.5 assists because Devin Vassell is going over points. Hopefully he's getting some passes from Zach Collins. Devin Vassell's making those shots. Therefore, Kevin Durant's less opportunities at rebounds as well. Mostly on that side because, the defensive rebounds are more likely than offensive rebounds. But you get the point. Offense, make your baskets. Hopefully these guys are getting the assists to the people making the baskets. And boom, that's a positive correlation. And playing them on an app like PrizePicks or Underdog, where you're getting a set payout and not docked for positive correlation, is the big edge here, right? Being able to do that is insane as opposed to like same game parlays like FanDuel, DraftKings, and such, where you're getting docked for positive correlation. Here, the payout doesn't change. If you go 5 of 5, you're getting 20x, no matter if this is positively correlated, which it is. So make sure you guys are getting these slips in. Hopefully you guys learned something in this video. If you did, drop a like. If you're tailing, drop a like. If you're not subscribed already, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next one. Let's cash.